Here's people, I am 30 and welcome back to Return of Caesar here in Crusader Kings III, playing as the Roman Empire, the big blob here in the middle of the screen. I think we easily can say that we are the strongest person on the entire map, seeing how easily we beat the Umayyads, and we really beat them down to a pulp, as we can see. What I want to do, I want to keep taking down the Umayyads. I would like them to basically go into pieces, so I could just be able to... Are we related? Julius Caesar. He's a vassal in my realm. You going for a duchy of Majorca. Oh, that's great then. But he's losing. That's not particularly good. He's defending in 2 wars from trying to take Majorca. I see. What I want to do, I do remember that I wanted to do this. I'm gonna change my crown law. I have a shit ton of prestige, by the way. That's insane. And I want to make sure I designate an heir, the right one, which is the fecund guy. I think it's this guy, right? Yeah, you're the one with 2 daughters. Are your wife pregnant yet? She's not. Hilara, no, this is not the one, right? Because he already has a son. Your dad. Yeah, this is the guy. This is the guy I want to play as. And he doesn't have a son already. Good. So this guy, he's the one I want to designate as my heir. He is really good, though, when it comes to the stewardship. He's not as good when it comes to learning. I want the learning for the religion and for the research, but being Midas touch, he's actually a really good character. Except the traits. The traits are not that good. Then this guy is actually better. I'm gonna designate him as my heir. He's the guy I want to play as. I'm gonna give him a better outfit, preferably. You should go for the Roman fade, of course. You should probably wear Byzantine nobility. I think I prefer that one. And the headwear, not a circlet, because you're not actually the guy in charge. That's Imperial Crown. Not a turban, we're not Arabic people. No, What would you give your heir apparent? What would you give to him? Maybe a circlet like that. Oh, I think that looks nice and clean. And he's gonna keep the beard for now. It's gonna go whenever we're gonna play as him, but he can keep it for now. I think. That looks fine. So now we have solved the inheritance issue. My firstborn son might become a bit pissed off by that happening. He's my friend. Hopefully he will not kill his brother. I would prefer if he stayed away from doing so. I would like if you actually were the right religion, if you don't mind. Okay, we might have a faction now with people being pissed off about me changing the inheritance law, which is not great. Okay, people are starting to die off by themselves. I don't really know how many are left here. There's not too many of them. And you are a really old lady. And you're still not dead. You're actually the youngest one of these people. I could imprison her. Why could I imprison her? What has she done? What have you done? She is an adulterer. Well then, go to jail. That's a way to get my payback on her. And I am a nasty person. I am callous. And she did fight against me when I was just a young boy. I could move to dungeon, but that's not... Nah, I want to hear this woman scream. And I wanted to really think hard about... She's not going to be happy about this, but that's only 30 penny for 20 years. That's okay. I'm going to torture this woman. Because she did some nasty things by doing that to me. Truth or torment, why complicate matters? There is nothing like the good old rack. Oh, that's terrible. When the jailer hauls her into the room, her eyes are immediately drawn to the big wooden frame. No, I have information this guy is a sexual deviant. I don't care about that person. She gains 200 stress, recently tortured, and she can become a lunatic. She didn't become a lunatic. That's a shame. I would like if she had become one. It would be fun. I'm not gonna ransom her. I'm gonna keep her in there, because otherwise she's gonna be pissed off. Gonna send invitations. Oh, my income has gone up. I like that. Really good. Can I build some more buildings somewhere which gives me money? Yes, I can. So I'm going to. Gonna build this one up, and I think I have one here which is the same. Gonna build this one. Also, I saw the comment about Olympia maybe becoming a holy site, and that would make sense, but Olympia not being a holy site actually makes me a bit sad. And them taking away Laconia from being a holy site is actually really upsetting, in my opinion. It really is. Having only Athens, I feel like Olympia is more reasonable as a holy site for the Hellenic people, the Hellenic faith, than Athens is. Because Olympia is basically where the Temple of Zeus is. It's the god's mountain, it's the important place. But nah, that's not the case in this game, you know. Why are you the wrong religion? And why do you hate me so much? Why are you not dead? You're gonna be dead soon. Can I educate child? Is that possible? Offer guardianship over your son. Someone that's really good. I could do it if you want to. I'm his liege, and if I just want to convert his fate, it wouldn't happen. He's unlikely to become Roman though, because he's a bit too old. I'm gonna kill this dude. And I'm gonna have a young child, and I might be able to do something about that child. Hopefully. But I do like having some economy again. That's my son. He's not the one I care about though. So that child might be called Romanus. That's fine. Yes, that is fine. What else should we do? Who should we attack? We will talk about this later. Yes, we will. I really want to kill this person. He's standing here all on his own. I don't need this for some reason to reform the empire, but that's just... This is just bugging me off. Having him be alone here, it doesn't make sense. I don't think we need anything more than my man-at-arms, I think. He might be able to hire an holy order though, that's the thing. Oh, that's a bit late. The province of Syria Palestina. The whole of the ancient province of Syria Palestina has finally been liberated from the wild clutches of barbarians and restored to the Imperium Romanum. A great triumph will be held for brave heroes who accomplished this feat. May their names echo in eternity. That might be because why I have so much prestige. No? Why are you not getting raised? Will everyone get raised in the last second or something? I think they will. Yeah, they will. And also I saw the comment about the garrison. Hopefully that's something that they will patch out. Because not having garrisons whatsoever for the rest of the campaign, that's gonna be, well, a problem. And I think more about myself than anything else. If we do have another uprising, and what's basically saved me before is the fact that Constantinople and Rome are two difficult places to siege down, because they have this extra fort level, especially Constantinople when we had that as a capital. The fort level here is insane because we have the Theodosian walls. So this place having no garrison whatsoever, that's just insane. We should have some garrison reinforcement rate, but for some reason it's 0. And apparently this is not a problem whenever you have a new save, but having this old one and nothing will be changed, that's just a disappointment. That was easy. I didn't even need to siege him down in 2 days. Yeah, please Paradox. I don't think they're watching this, but I still want them to basically just patch this out. That's just annoying. That's really, really annoying. That they're not able to fix that. It's such a... Did that really give me 60 stress because I'm ambitious? That's insane. Regnum of Nicaea for some reason owns this. I guess you can get this guy. There you go. It looks a bit prettier on the map, I guess. Yeah, but hopefully they can. I think more people than myself will have seen that coming. So hopefully that's gonna get sold in due time. She's really old, and she's still feeling fine because she has those raucous entertainment and reinvigorating friendship. She's gonna be alive for a while. She also has those other things, but I think those two are the main things keeping her feeling fine at 83 back in the 12th century. People weren't known for living a long time back then. Even the people of high standing didn't live that long back in these days. Because the healthcare weren't particularly good. Mainly. If you got an illness, it usually did kill you. Especially at an older age. For example, if you talk about the virus we have now, I'm not going to mention the name because for some reason YouTube doesn't like you mentioning the name of viruses. But if you go for that virus, if that virus had arrived back in the day, probably a lot more people would have been killed by it than has happened today. And even now, a lot of people have been killed by the virus. So that tells you a lot. It really does. I must hunt for this hair thing. The white hearts. I will not rest until I find it. Although I guess the comparison when it comes to virus, the most of the people dying today are the older people. And back in the old days, these days, there weren't a lot of old people. So I guess that's something that will stop people from dying by it. But we only have to look at the Spanish flu to know, well, that these flu symptoms really can kill you. I'm just gonna get a tick and war score in a while. I'm just gonna let it tick for 3 months and then we're gonna win this by itself. Because I'm not gonna bother to go up here to siege down the rest of Burgundy. Will not do anything about that. You serious, man? Yeah, whatever. You can get this thing against me. Is that faction anything important? It's only peasants, that's fine. I don't care about peasants. Peasants are weak. Peasants are easy to kill. Here we go. Thank you, Burgundy, for your contribution to the big and last empire of the Romans. Dole. Ole Dole Duff. Who? Valerian. This is insane. I hate this. Oh man, I think they even buffed this to make it worse. That's actually critical stress. I'm gonna need to work out, I think. Oh yeah, that helped me out. Good. I really don't want this, so I'm gonna give this away to Valerian. I think they actually buff these negative things with traits, for example with shy and other things. I read about it in the changelog. So I think that's something that they did change, making, for example, being ambitious, it hurts more for you to give away things. I still think that's kinda doesn't make sense. I'm ambitious. I'm an emperor though. I'm an emperor of a big, huge empire. I don't care about measly holdings. I'm making a ton of money per turn, well not turn, month. And I'm making the empire stronger and stronger. I don't care about these small little counties. That's something that makes me a bit upset, that I'm gonna get such a huge stress bonus by giving away a small measly county in Burgundy. Who cares? Like, why should I care about this place? It's not important. Also, someone said Neustria owning entirety of Ireland is a bit weird. True, it's weird. I do agree with you. But this is CK3 and a lot of weird things has happened, especially in the early release of the game, when Sweden and the other Norse countries for some reason had everything down here. Because they could reach down here with the Conquest CB and the people down here were generally kind of weak, for example, Mallorca. So they went down here and sieged down everything. It was insane. I hated it so much. Especially when I did my small Rick and Kista playthrough and I got attacked by the Norse people all the time. These were the insane days of early game. Oh, these are actually individual counties. Huh, interesting. He's actually winning this game, this attack war here. That's interesting. They're losing against the... That's Toulouse. That's this place instead. It's not what I'm having down here. Yeah, they're sieging the entire thing down. Then it does make sense. Where do I want to go? Umayyads, I want to kill you, but we have a truce. I want to kill this guy first. The Orthodox guy in the Russian. I think we're gonna go for France. La France. Yes, we are gonna to. We're going to. This is a bit messy. Though, that's only one county again. So I gotta get stressed again by doing this again. That's a bit annoying, but what can we do about it? Not a lot, I guess. I'm gonna raise my men-at-arms again. Who would have known that people generally likes to sleep around. Gaius could marry her. And I want that to happen because she's an Amazonian woman. She's really, really strong. And apparently my son lost his spouse. That's sad. Who here looks good? I don't really know. There's a lot of options. She's a bit too young. Even for this game, she's a bit too young. She's really too young. She's really good, but she's also too young. Either they're too young or too old. There's like really no one good in between. There's a lot of worse people in between, I guess. I saw an intelligent one. Where's that person? Come on. I'm looking for you. There we go, Roxana. Why was the thing low? Is she already pregnant? Is that a reason why? It might be. Because if someone is already pregnant, it will tell you that they have low fertility. Although it's not telling you yet. I guess she is chaste. And that might be something that's affecting that. But he's not chaste, right? He's not. So I think their fertility should be okay. They're both young, so it should be fine. He is not the important one. He's the other guy. She's not preggers, okay? I would like her to be. He cannot be pregnant. This is not the future. We're known for dedication to the faith. That's really good. I think they're gonna try and siege this back in 5 days. Because that's obviously something that's available to you now. Seeing as this place has no garrison, which is really annoying. So apparently Constantinople itself has no garrison whatsoever. Because that makes sense, of course. I killed a guy. Like the greatest fortress town ever has no garrison. How much sense does that make? No sense whatsoever. That was easy. Why is it too easy to kill this guy? Huh. Okay, thank you for your contribution. I'm gonna keep this for now, I guess. I can keep it. It's fine. Are you gonna win this war today? Yes, you are. She's gonna get Toulouse. We might wanna attack this woman. And try and take, for example, Toulouse from her. Generally, it takes me such a long time to siege down things in France. You are so dead. I'm telling you, this guy is gonna be so dead when I kill the Umayyad Caliph. Or Malik. He's a Malik. He's not the Caliph. The opposite guy is the Caliph. Yes, he is still the Caliph. He is only having one eye and he's not married. That's a bit weird. He's only 24 years old. He doesn't have a child and he's not married. Even though he's a Muslim and should have secondary spouses even. Yeah, that's really weird. This looks fine. Yes, it does. And that little girl was worth a lot of money for some reason. Wonder why. She might be an heir to something. I'm gonna build up this farm. And then nothing else. I want to build up the castles as well, but they're a bit too expensive to care about right now. So that's why I'm not doing anything about that. Let's see. Do something with Mistra as well. Oh, finally! A grand right. Give me one free perk, please. Yeah, the more the merrier. Please, come. It's gonna be fun. And I'm gonna do the first one, because that's the most possible outcome. And I get a learning perk, but I'm lazy, so I get stressed out by doing it. That's not particularly good. Carefree. I think that's a good one. Because I'm getting really stressed out. How am I feeling? I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling even good. That's awesome. May he watch over us until the next grand rite. Yes, please. France. If I try to buy a claim, could I buy a claim for your entire kingdom? Oh, that's sad. I guess I have to go for duchies. If I have to, that's a good one. That's a really good duchy, actually. How strong is she? She's really weak. It's gonna be easy. Do you have any allies? Not a particularly strong one. You are allied to your king, who apparently has 2 counties in a duchy. Has 1 county in a duchy. Interesting. And she doesn't even own Paris. Because, yeah, Paris is part of the kingdom, but she doesn't own it herself. Which is a bit of a weird situation for her to be in, I guess. Do I really want to raise everyone? I guess I do want to raise everyone. My goal is still the same. Yes, it is. Is this guy stronger than the former one? Oh. That's fine. I can bribe someone. Like his spouse. So, he is much stronger, so it's a good thing that I actually raised the rest, that I wanted to raise my entirety of my troops. But I don't think I need more than this if I want to siege down the entire thing that they own. I'm gonna go for the best commander I can find, and I'm going to basically blitz them down, because I can take all of this down in just a few days. This feels like cheating. It's like I'm having modern artillery attacking people in castle. That's basically what I'm doing. I don't care about your contract. This is actually taking a bit longer. Why is that? Oh! Why does these places have garrisons? Is it because they have actually... I think it's because they have upgraded their castles. If they upgrade their castles, I think they get at least some garrison. Oh, that's interesting. So if you upgrade your garrison, or your castle, you will get at least some garrison. So if I try to upgrade this castle, which I can't do right now, we might actually get at least 700. Something like that. That might be something to go for, I think. Because this is actually taking a few days. I like that. And that person called my nephew something nasty. Which is not particularly nice of them. I don't particularly enjoy that. You are not the important one. Cornelia. Is it genius though? Is that like that? Oh, we're fighting. Yes, we are. It didn't give me anything though. Thank you, Oxel. I'm going for you too. That's my son. That's my firstborn. And he gained a really good daughter. Welcome to the family, Verena. And not welcome to my country, peasants. And they are in a multitude of... Oh, dear God. Why is it taking them 7 months to siege this down? It has no garrison. It has no garrison. It takes them 7 months. That doesn't make sense. This is actually something I didn't think about. Even a peasant uprising could kill me. That is... Oh man, Paradox, you screwed up so bad. This is so bad. I know I wanted siege. Oh, if you're gonna... Like, if I'm a child and the peasants go and siege down Roma while I'm in Roma, I could lose in just a few seconds. But apparently even the peasants have a hard time sieging down places with no garrison. Which is really weird when you think about it. Oh. We failed. I'm gonna try and do it again, and then I'm gonna kill my steward. Oh, right. You should probably go and kill these people before they siege me down. It's probably a wise thing to do. And we're done. And Romulus, you can actually join my fray if you want to. Thank you. And you are going home. someone became Sardinian instead of Roman. That's not making me particularly happy, you know. Okay, so that's the French army. I think we're gonna go and kill them. I think that makes sense. To just make things happen a bit quicker. Actually, because they're gonna siege these things down, and it's gonna go quickly for them. I wanna stop that from happening. Okay, that's one of the few places which actually had a garrison. You look a bit puffy, my dear, Gaia. But I guess that's fine. Where's someone of my family? A young kid. He's not young, but he's good enough. Go and kill the French people. And make me win this thing. If you're part of my family, you're gonna sleep with someone and I am going to be the one that finds out. Because I am walking the street, like the corridors of this castle every single night and I'm seeing people sleeping around. Because I'm like a voyeur. I would like to watch people doing it. I think that's like the problem. I like to watch people. There should be like something. I think that's, you should give me the trading game because I'm just seeing every time something has happened. I'm seeing it, which is insane and kind of creepy at the same time. It really is. My brother could marry someone, the frail one. You can marry this young 18-year-old, which doesn't sound creepy at all. I promise. We have already established that my character likes to watch people doing it, and then just try and act all good and say that he's not liking it at the same time. But we all know what this is really like. Okay, that wasn't enough. I need one more siege. They might actually You sure? Sometimes I don't really understand why it's taking so long to siege them down. These places. There's like nothing that makes sense about it. A troubling translation. I'm going to do it and gain some learning. Thank you. Used when my people began starving. Seeing as I don't want to be above my vassal limit, you know. I might just give this to one. No, I'm not gonna give this one dude. That's stupid. That's gonna make that one single dude very strong. I'm gonna give things away to people like this, but then I'm gonna grant the last things to a single guy. Just make sure that I don't overdo this. I might just grant 2 counties to like the same guy. Why did this go down? I had 11 before. What just happened? Yeah, I'm gonna grant this to Octavius, a really good dude. You are gonna become a duke, and I'm getting no penalty, because if you're giving everything at once, nothing is happening. And apparently I am actually at my domain limit for some reason. Why did it go down? What happened to your stewardship, woman? Or what happened to my stewardship? I know I'm lazy. Is that the reason why? She's okay. She's not giving me any more babies, but she's looking okay. But I'm happy having this big blob of West Francia. That makes me happy. She's still feeling fine. She has 3 spouses. That's a lot. She's a strong woman. And she even killed someone. She only executed that person though, so I guess it's not really killing her with her own bare hands. Oh, hello there. You wanna make a contribution to my empire's growth, you know? It's really nice here. We do have sewers, if you didn't know. And I think that's a bit more nice than what you do have yourself. The Romans even had nice toilets, if you didn't know. They had toilet houses. They were really before their time. Yes, they were. Caesarissa Domna. You're gonna marry this beautiful man here. And apparently giving me an alliance I don't really want, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. So, welcome to the fray. This is still not the right people. I want my son to get a son. That's still not the right one. Why are you not doing it, guy? She's 45. That does explains it. I didn't actually realize she was that old. Oh. I guess I need to solve that whenever. I need to kill my steward first, though. I think that's the most important thing to do something about. Constantius. There you go. You can now belong to Algier. If you don't mind. Have fun. Have some fun. Right, the Umayyads seems to be collapsing a bit, and I think it's my fault. And I'm trying to kill the dude at the same... Why is this failing? That is by a must. I think that's gonna make it happen. Yeah, it's going to make it happen. Who is she? Oh, it's a he. Send a missive. I do have a lot of prestige. I don't care if I lose some. That's a lot. I'm making a lot. I could have concubines. Oh, right. I need more concubines. Who should I force to sleep with me? She's my rival. She's not my rival. Is there someone that's my rival which I actually want to sleep with? She's apparently going to die. She has pneumonia. I probably shouldn't sleep with her. I'm gonna take this Duchess here. Hello. Hello there. I'm callous. I don't care about your feelings. Which does sound terrible when I say it out loud, but who? It's CK3. Who cares? No one cares. What I do care about is you liking this video, and also make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, so you do not miss out on any future uploads in this campaign, and as well as any other things that I might upload, because I'm going to take a break here, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed. And if you have enjoyed, make sure to write a comment down below if you enjoyed it, or whatever about it you enjoyed, or if there's something you want to talk about. It's entirely up to you, I guess. But thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Take care.